Congratulations on getting your Made to Thrive Daily Planner. I'm Kim Walsh Phillips, the creator behind the planner, and I'm going to go through with you exactly how to use your planner so not only you get the most out of today, but you make your 10-year dreams and plans come true. So I'm going to take you step by step through the planner system. So we're going to vision out where you're going to be 10 years from now, 5 years from now, 1 year from now, and up to today. Let's get started inside the planner. All right. I'm going to bring this full screen. Going through your planner, you can go through your planner at the same time. So as you get started, the first thing that you want to do is start right on this page that say, it's time, start here. So here's where you're going to vision out where you want to be 10 years from now. It's 10 years from now. And the reason that we're doing this is it's truly that what the things that we do today impact tomorrow. And we can't get where we want to go until we figure out where we're going to go, right? If we get in the car and we're like, oh, I kind of want dinner, but I'm not sure where, and I'm just going to start driving and because that looks like a good road. Oh, look, that looks like a good road, right? Like we are never going to get where we want it to go, especially because we don't even know where it's supposed to go yet, right? So what we're doing here is we're visioning out our 10-year vision of what we want, our greatest desires. And so today we can do things that can make that 10-year goal possible. So in order to accomplish it, we got to start by visioning out what is that 10-year goal. So it's 10 years from now. Where are you living? Are you where you are now? Do you want to move to the beach? Are you living at the mountains? Are you now living in Paris? Where do you want to live 10 years from now? Who's living with you? Is it your spouse you currently have? Is a new partner? Is it someone you found the love of your life? Are your kids with you? Do you have grandbabies now? Where are you living and who is living with you? What does your ideal day look like? What time do you wake up? Who are you working with? Are you working from home? Are you going to an office? Are you working in a city? Are you working at all? How many hours a day are you working? Are you spending more time doing your passion? Do you like to play golf? Do you like to go to wine tastings? What does your ideal day look like? What do you want to look like physically? Are you maintaining the health that you have now? Have you improved your health? Are you maintaining your physique? Have you improved your physique? Where are you at physically 10 years from now? What is your family makeup? Are you married? Do you have kids? Do you have grandbabies? What is your family makeup? And how much money are you bringing in each month to support your lifestyle? We want you to be comfortable. Think about 10 years from now, how much money do you want to bring in every month to support your lifestyle? Right now, pause this video and answer those questions inside your workbook before moving on. Okay. We're going to go down to amplifying your strengths. Now we're talking about the things that you do for work, okay? I believe that God gave us certain passions, desires, and talents because that's what we're supposed to be doing. And there's reasons why we like doing them versus other people like doing other things. I'll give you an example. So I serve on the PTO of my children's school. It's one of the things that it's important to me that I do. I can actually, I make my work schedule around having flexibility and then I can spend some time doing that. So I was at an early morning meeting this morning and one of the women I volunteer with saw me and she said, oh gosh, you always look so dressed up. How do you do that? And I said, well, it's part of my job. I'm on camera all the time. And truthfully, I don't mind it. I enjoy the fact that I get pulled together every day, right? But I didn't say that part to her. I just said, it's part of my job and I'm on camera every day. She goes, oh my gosh, that sounds terrible. I would never want to do that. Excuse me. So here she's thinking it's terrible, and I love my job. I love what I get to do every day. Every day I am writing, I am speaking, and I am coaching. These are my favorite things to do, and I get to do them every single day. God made me that way, though. I did not. He made me love those things, and there are other people who love other things. I hate doing accounting. I hate managing staff. I hate the details and the minutia. Meanwhile, we have other people who love it. One of my coaching members in my mastermind, Jill Frillman, she's a profit first bookkeeper. She loves the details. She loves going through contracts and through accounting and finding these golden nuggets that can help people make more money. Help make people more money. Yeah. Okay. So we all have different things. Your passions are not an accident. There are things that you love to do and there are things that you hate to do. And I'll tell you, when you focus on your sweet spot of the gifts your creator gave you, when you spend your time doing those things, amazing things happen. Doors open up. You feel so much more joy. People are attracted to you because you're being your authentic self. Sales become easier. Audience building becomes easier. And you enjoy what you do. It's amazing. So right now, I just want you to take a minute and fill out these workshop questions in your workbook. Of all the things you could do right now as part of your job, what do you enjoy doing most? What do others come to you for advice for? What are you best at? And then after you fill that out, you want to discover what's your why. Why are you doing what you do? Why? Okay. And I just share with you one of my whys. I love what I do because I have complete flexibility. I can travel with my family. I can be there for all my kids' activities. I only need to have a babysitter about 9 hours a week, and I can be present for them and all the things that they do. That's my family personal why. I also have a spouse who has a high level position and he travels a lot, and that's fine because I don't travel a lot. I go speak at a few speaking engagements, but that's it. And so that's my why there. My career, I like the flexibility of what I do for a living, and I run a multi-million-dollar company. I'm a best-selling author. I can do all those things that I love, right? And my other why is I am a woman of faith, and for about 20 years nonstop, basically God has whispered in my ear, you should be reaching more people, right? You should reach more people and tell them how to use their superpowers so that they can reach more people. And he's had that on my heart for a really long time. So basically, if I didn't do this, I would be telling God, yeah, you know those gifts you gave me? You know those passions you gave me? You know the things you made me love that I'm good at? Nah, forget about it. I don't need to use it for the thing you said to use it for. Like, I'm not going to tell God that. I mean, I did for a really long time, but more on that another time. But now, right, when we lean into our passions, when we lean into what I believe you were created for, you are honoring the blessings that were given to you. And it's amazing the blessings that are bestowed upon you when those things happen. All right, now bringing it all together, focusing on your why and your financial goals and what you are most passionate about. What do you want to accomplish in your career 10 years from now? What do you want to accomplish 10 years from now? For me, I want 10 years from now for us to have 1 million powerful professionals business coaching members. 1 million. That's my goal 10 years from now. What's your goal? How many people are you serving? Who are you working with? What are you known for? Go ahead and put that in your final box, fill out this page, put it on pause, and I'll see you again in just a minute. Okay, continuing on. Now we want to reverse engineer this with our 10-year vision. You're going to map this out. You're going to fill out what do you need to have done 5 years from now in order to make that 10-year goal possible. What do you need to have done 1 year from now in order to make that 5-year goal possible? What do you need to have done during the first quarter of 2019 to make that 1-year goal possible? What do you need to have done this month in order to make your quarterly goal possible? What do you need to have done this week in order to accomplish your monthly goal? And what do you need to have been done to make this week's goal possible today? Go ahead and fill this out. I know this is the part that you're like, oh, this feels so annoying. I don't want to list this all out. This is hard. This is the part that makes my brain hurt. I love the visioning, but the writing it out part, guess what? There is not a single champion that will ever told you I took the easy road and that's how I accomplished what I meant to do. This is a little bit hard, but you just came up with your why. You have a reason why you're going to do it. So take the time. It will make all the difference in the world and ensure that what you do today impacts that 10-year vision. So go ahead, put this on pause again, and fill in the boxes right now. All right, moving on. We're going to go to sealing the deal with yourself. So make sure you filled out your 10-year vision, your 5, your 1, your 90-day, your 30-day, your 1 week, your today, right? We saw now that what I do today impacts what happens 10 years from now, 100% of the time, 100% of the time. And so when I choose not to do today what I need to do today in order to accomplish my 10-year goal, I'm saying 2 things. 1, I'm willing to wait 1 more day for my 10-year goal because I don't really need it right now. I'm going to wait a whole nother day. And 2, those gifts God gave me, I don't really got to use it for what he told me to use it for. Do you really want to say that to God? Do you really want to put your 10-year goal on hold for yet another day? Probably not. How do we make that possible? Well, let's take you through a visualization of that 10-year goal. I'm about to walk you through a visualization exercise. And while we walk through this together, I want you to close your eyes. In the very beginning, I'm going to tell you to open up your eyes in your vision, but don't actually open up your eyes. Keep your physical eyes closed, but in your imagination, you're going to open up your eyes. Now, when you're visualizing yourself, don't picture yourself. Like, if you picture yourself in bed, don't see yourself in bed, put yourself in the bed, right, in your mind right now, and see the room around you. That's what you're going to focus on. You're going to actually not see yourself going through all these things, but you're going to experience all these things. Okay? Ready? Work with me here. Eyes closed. It's 10 years from now. You've woken up. You open your eyes, but again, you'll keep your eyes closed right now. But you open your eyes. You feel the bed around you. Oh, it feels so luxurious. Sheets in the bed are amazing. You turn to the side. It's the love of your life is laying there next to you, or the puppy of your dreams, or the empty bed you've always wanted to yourself. You get out of the bed and you go downstairs and you look out the window, and there's that beautiful vision for 10 years from now. See the water if you dreamed being by the beach. See the mountains if you dreamed to be on the mountains. See the Eiffel Tower if you were dreaming about being in Paris. See the beautiful sights. Smell the air. Hear the sounds. After a few minutes of gazing out the window and being grateful for the vision that you look at, go and sit down at the table. You're going to open up your laptop, and there's email after email after email of purchases. There's email after email after email of your customers saying, thank you. Thank you for serving them. Thank you for letting them be your customers. Thank you for being there when they needed you. You were the answer to their prayers. You then start to hear a sound outside. And so you go outside, and the beautiful warm sun hits your skin, and it feels good. You know those days where the sun just feels good on your skin? This is that day. You feel the sun upon your skin, and you start to hear a sound, and you look to the side, and there is a group of people saying, thank you. They're saying thank you. They have signs. They are cheering. They are clapping. They are saying thank you for using your gifts to bless us. Thank you for doing your vision. Thank you for being there when I needed you. You turn a little bit to the side, and it's all your loved ones. Your family is there with tears in their eye, and they're clapping, and they're saying, thank you. Thank you for using your gifts to bless us in our lives. Thank you for being there when we needed you. Thank you for letting us do what we needed to do. Thank you for being an example for our lives. And you turn a little bit more, and there's your Creator. And he pulls you into a deep, embracing hug and says, well done. Well done. Well done, my child. Thank you for using the gifts that I gave you to bless my kingdom. Look at all the lives you have touched. And he turns you around so that you can see all the people that are raising their hands, that are clapping, that are cheering your name and saying, thank you. Open your eyes. Do you want to make that a reality? Each day, as you go through your projects, as you go through your tasks, as you work on your 10-year vision, remember that image. There is no reason to put that off another day. There is no reason to put that aside for right now. There's no reason. You deserve to have that as quickly as possible. And that's going to require you to stay focused, stay on track, and keep accomplishing your goals. So what do we do next? Well, here we're going to plan out what we call your North Stars. In productivity planning, you may have heard the phrase of like the big rocks, right? You put the big rocks in the jar first, and once those big rocks are in, you pile everything else around it. Here's the thing. Rocks are heavy, they're stagnant, they just kind of stay there, and they get in your way, they can trip you up, they create an obstacle. Instead, we like to think of this as your North Stars. They're your guiding light, providing direction and light in the darkness. They will guide and light the way. And so your North Stars are the things that you're going to use to plan every day, okay? And in that, you want to plan out your North Stars. Now, there are 5 areas of North Stars, and they should be planned in concert with each other. A lot of trainers will be like, here, I'm a life. We're going to plan out your life plans or your wellness plans or your business plans. But really, we can't plan each thing independently because if they're not in alignment, it's impossible to get them done. So instead, we're going to plan all 5 together. Business, family, personal, spiritual, and health. Those are your 5 North Stars. And then you have to plan what is your goal for each of those in each of your categories. So we're at 5 years from now, your 10-year vision, okay? 5, 1, 90 day, 1 week, and 1 day. Plan out for each of them. What do you want to get done in business, family, personal, spiritual, and health? Go ahead and fill those out right now. Pause the video, and I'll see you back in just a minute. Awesome. So once you've done that, you're ready to start using your planner. The way we have it set up is that every single week at the top of the page, it lists your North Star goals, okay? And so you're going to list your North Star goals for the month in each of your 5 categories: business, family, personal, spiritual, and health. Those go at the top of the page. And that way, they're your guiding principle. So you put those in first. Then you list out activities that you need to accomplish in order to accomplish those goals. Okay, so one of my North Star goals for the month was to launch our new masterclass offering to our powerful professionals business coaching. Every month, we give them a full plug and play campaign they can use to grow their business. That was my business goal for the month. So that went up top in my business goal, North Star, and then I put all the tasks down below on the pages. One of my family goals is I'm taking my kids to Paris on Friday. First time going. It's been a dream of us to go. That's my big family thing for the month. And so that had to go into the calendar, okay? Then you put the other things out you can't change, like your meetings, your calls, whatever you might have, and then other things get scheduled around it. When tasks come up, they don't automatically get done. What you should do with them is they end up on your task list, which is right here. And then you decide, are you going to delegate the task? Is it a 2-minute task so it can get done really quickly? Is it a project task? Or is it calls to make? We separated it. So if you have, like, say 10 minutes in between meetings, you're like, oh, what can I really get done in 10 minutes? I can go get sucked into social media, or I can get some of my 2-minute tasks done. So you can go through your quick list and you can say, okay, let me go delegate this. Let me make this get this 2-minute task done. I'll make this quick phone call. So now you have all of your tasks organized in that way. You also have a daily gratitude. I believe in the practice of expressing our gratitude on a daily basis. It allows us to not only be more grateful, but also see more blessings in our life. And when we do, we tend to get more of them. So that's important as well. It's also great to look back on. And then we also mapped out Saturday and Sunday completely. I always hated planners that had it that didn't give me full days for Saturday and Sunday because I might be working on a big project on a weekend. It might be for my personal life or professional, and I need more space. So we gave you full days for Saturday and Sunday. I also gave you a weekly tip. Every week you have another tip in order to grow your business and make your big 10-year vision come true. And then there's a note sheet in between every week. What I want you to use this for is anything that comes up that's a great idea that doesn't get done this week. Just because you have a great idea doesn't mean it ends up on your to-do list. It needs to go onto your ideas list, okay? And then you have that for ideas later on. Let's think maybe you're looking for a new promotion idea for this week, or you want a new way to contact your list. You then have it in your notes. So you have this great book of ideas that you can go back to. Use that note page in order to get those notes throughout your page. And then in the back of the planner, we'll loop it all the way down. It'll take a second to get there. We have a whole bunch of resources for you. So as you're working on your content calendar, you see that's one of the weekly tips about batching your content. You'll see another weekly tip that's about emailing your list. You'll find a bunch of those resources that you can use in the back of the planner as well. Some of our favorite tools, our links to our podcast, some of the resources I like to use. You'll find those all right there in the very back. Okay, there we go. Oh, and it pops back up. Isn't that silly? Hey, Planner Pants, what you doing? You've got a mind of your own there. You go here. It's coming. That's funny. No, it's just that far. All right, it'll come back. I also wanted to show you, so like if you're like, I want to be held accountable, right? Because that's one of those things that, okay, I'll put that in a second. That's one of those things that without accountability, it's so easy to get caught and not do any more with your big North Star planning. It's so easy to just deal with what's on fire. When you have that accountability, it makes all the difference in the world. And that's why I want to invite you, if you're not currently a member, to join us for our business coaching program, Powerful Professionals Business Coaching, and you can find it at powerfulprofessionals.com/coaching. This is a community of incredible entrepreneurs that don't dream about change. They wake up and make it happen. Inside Powerful Professionals, you're getting a monthly guide to profit. Every month, we give you a plug and play campaign that you can use to grow your business. You get a printed newsletter sent to your door. You get a monthly masterclass and coaching call with me every single month. You included in the Made to Thrive planner, we are continually bringing you more productivity tools and hacks that you can use to grow your business. And you have a whole membership portal filled with tools and resources to grow your audience and grow your leads and raving fan list. The membership is month to month, so when you enroll, you are trying it out, but you can cancel anytime. I encourage you to join us. Join a community of individuals and entrepreneurs that get it. They have a big vision and they're not just dreaming about it, they're making it happen. Again, to join us right now, you're going to go to powerfulprofessionals.com/coaching. I cannot wait to see you there. Those of you in Powerful Professionals already business coaching, make sure when you're done with this, you go ahead and post a photo of you using your Made to Thrive planner. As soon as you do, you get a special surprise gift. And I can't wait to send it to you. You're going to love it. All right, well, we'll see you there. Bye for now.